Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Kapha Dosa class. Today we are bringing in some hip and lower back and neck work as per requested from all of you. And I'm just going to make sure the camera is in the right place. Okay, there we go. All right, I think we're ready to get going. So just finding your spot. And today, if you can have a belt or a scarf or something like that, we're going to work with the neck and shoulders a bit. Bend the knees, feel the feet. Inhale, arms at the sides. And just notice at what point maybe your neck gets tight when you do this. Exhale through the center. So some other options are just to open the arms at the sides like this, rather than bringing the arms all the way up. Inhale, open, exhale, center. So just keep that in mind. If your neck and shoulders do not like to come all the way up, you can just bring the arms to the sides. Exhale. Bend the knees as you exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, center. Inhale, stretching those fingers apart. And some of you have gotten your vaccines with a bit sore arms. So yeah, if you can't bring your arms very high, that would be normal. Just adapt by, I'm just going to show again. So alternatively, inhale, arms to the side, any height. Exhale, hands to the belly or the heart. You can try that variation if you like, all of you, your choice. It feels nice for the neck and shoulders. Notice at what point your neck gets tight. And maybe it's not getting tight at all. All right, our last one, if it's possible, inhale, arms up. Now, hands up, palms together. You can interlock the fingers or you can cross at the elbows, or if that's not comfortable, hands on the shoulders or at the sides, any height. So feet together, inhale, coming up, and you're going to stay now. Find a spot to focus on. And exhale, down. Inhale up, stay one breath. And exhale down. Do this your own timing. Your breath pattern might be different than mine. So just stay one breath at the top. And again, adjust those arms for your neck and shoulders. And last time, if you want to stay longer, feel free. Otherwise, keep that going. As you exhale, draw the belly in. Inhale, extend long. And when you're ready, coming down. All right, we're going to grab our belt, or you can use a towel or a scarf. And you're going to hold on to it, something like this. You can hold on to it with your hands, put it in your hands, put it on your wrists, not on the wrist, but above the wrist, or just below the elbows is another possibility. Inhale, you're going to bring the arms up and press into the belt. So I've got my thumbs back And the belt is pressing into the back of my hands. This is for the shoulders. And this will often help the neck as well. Now, you might want to look up a little bit as you do that. Inhale and exhale, release. It's really helpful if you have one shoulder that's different than the other. Just feel that tighter side and try not to bend that tighter side. It will have a tendency to bend at the elbow. Just try to keep the elbow straight if you can. And let's add a hold after inhale of 3 to 5 seconds to lift our energy up. Press into that belt during the hold. And exhale. Now, if that's tightening your neck, you can get rid of the belt. Hopefully it's helping. Sometimes lifting the head or looking forward, just see which one feels better on your neck. And last time. Okay, if you make that belt a little bigger, okay, so we're going to do our side bends with it. You don't have to have the belt, just a nice variation. So you're going to exhale, come to the side, and inhale, center. So I'm just making it a little bit wider. And you have your feet together or apart. And I'm trying to stick my hip out. So feet apart, sometimes you can get a bit more mobility in your hips. Some of you were complaining about tightness in the hips today. So just getting into that lower back, hip, as well as the whole side body. Inhale, center, exhale, side. Pause between inhale and exhale. Notice where you feel this in your body. You can stay on one side if you like. And I like to cross that same foot over. So I'm to the right, I'm crossing my right foot over. This will look left to you. If this arm position doesn't work, feel free to just hold your arms without the belt. It's quite a bit of work pressing into that belt. It's quite strengthening for the shoulders. Try the other side. Try to lengthen that exhale if you can. And try to keep both arms straight. I was cheating, that's my hard side. It tends to like to bend to compensate. And coming out of it and release. So that's quite a bit of work on the shoulders. Let's do a different movement now, have a break. We're gonna work with warrior and some moving arms. So bring one foot forward, the other one back, and enough room to bring your arms side to side wherever you are. You could be facing your chair bench. You want a bit more support. So inhale, we're going to bring the arms to the sides. It's a variation for neck and shoulders. We're also working with the hips in this pose. Exhale, you're going to go to your easy side. So I've got my left foot forward and I'm moving to my right. So that's the easy side, the open side. Bring my arms back. Inhale, center. Exhale, I'm going to go to my hard side. This is a lot different. See how far you can go. Inhale. So this can really help the upper back, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. So the front hand goes to the back shoulder. The back arm is straight. Now you can also try, when you do that exhale, straightening the leg. And you can go a little further. So that can be a fun variation to play with. Is when you exhale, straighten that front leg and see if you can go a little further. Or stay with that front leg bent. This is definitely harder with it bent. I'm going to try straight today, get a bit more mobility. And just finishing up your last one. So this is for neck and shoulders and upper back. When you're ready, stepping back, other side. Back foot turned out. Front knee over ankle. Inhale, arms at the side, shoulder height, thumbs back. Make sure you've got enough room to move around. Exhale, going to your easy side, away from that front leg. Keep that front knee over the ankle, second toe tracking, inhale. Exhale, other side. Again, when you go to that hard side, you might want to straighten the front leg. It's pretty hard to get back there, depending on your mobility. It's also nice for the knee to bend and straighten, just warms it up. Gets that synovial fluid pumping. As you exhale, draw that belly in. And notice if one side is harder than the other. So meaning with the right leg forward or the left leg forward, which side is harder? Especially when you go to that more challenging side. Second part of the twist. Just finishing up your last round to the easy side, then hard. And finishing up. Okay, let's do our first forward bend, stretching out those lower backs. So bring one foot forward, the other back. You can use your chair or bench if you like. And we're going to go up and down just with our upper back. So inhale, look up, exhale, forward bend. So your hands can be on the ground doing this, on blocks or just on the floor, or you can use chair or bench. This is early morning for you. Just, remember it's normal to be a little tighter, a little stiffer in the morning. And notice where you feel this. So you might feel it in the front leg, you might feel it in the back hip, into the lower back. Inhale, lengthening the spine, exhale, forward bend. When you're ready, you could stay in the pose. You could have your forehead on the bench. Have your hands down. And also have your head on your shin. Full pose. You rotate towards that front thigh, extend the spine long, and then Release upper back, neck, and shoulders towards the floor. And when you're ready, you're going to switch sides. Just going to do it very simply, stepping front and then back. Using the bench, you don't have to. Again, you can use blocks or hands on the floor. Inhale, looking up, exhale, coming down. You can also bend that front knee as you exhale down if it's just too much. Stretching the hands forward on the chair can be nice. It can give you a stretch through the upper back. So slightly different focus. You might be feeling a big stretch on the side where the foot is back. So I've got my right foot forward, left foot back, and a deeper stretch on the left side. Just play with the pose, see which variation feels better. Inhale, extend, exhale, forward bend. Again, it might feel better to do this with the hands on the floor. You can keep this going, or if you feel you're warm enough for a bend. Now, you might be feeling quite a stretch in the lower back. This does really stretch one side of the lower back at a time. All right, now when you're ready, step forward, and then if you can, step both feet back. We're going to do our first downward facing dog. I'm using the chair. You can have your hands on the floor or on blocks. You're going to inhale, look up, and exhale, root back by bending the knees. So this is flossing the neck, the nerves, the upper back, neck area. It's also stretching the lower back as you come back. When you come back, imagine someone is pulling your hips back and you're getting some traction in your lower back. Probably gives a nice stretch in your shoulders as well, depending on how tight they are. Inhale up, exhale back. Just keep that going. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, rooting back. And just finishing up. And coming to standing and see how you feel. All right, we're just going to stretch the neck and shoulders a bit more as well as the lower back. So we're going to do a side bend, trikonasana or triangle. So your feet are about one leg width apart or less. Oh, someone's coming in. There she is. Okay. And you're going to turn your one foot to the side and the other one slightly in. Now this one in depends on comfort of the knee. It could be out more. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, you're going to extend to the side. My hip is going this way, so my left hip's going this way, and the rest of my body is coming to the right. And I'm finding my leg, and I'm trying to keep my shoulders stacked. So if you're not putting any weight on the leg, that's even better, because that means you're using your core to hold you up. Inhale up. And exhale, extending to the side, drawing the belly in. Inhale, coming up. So you're probably feeling quite a stretch in the side of the hip, the lower back. Now we're going to add neck and shoulders. We're going to stay here. As you exhale, bring your hand back and look down. And as you inhale, can you bring your arm along the ear? Now, if this is too much, you can bend the knee during that inhale part. And then exhale. I'm just going to show with that to begin with, because a lot of people will experience that. So inhale, you can bend that knee or keep it straight if it's not hurting your knee. Just for neck and shoulders. Inhale, extend nice and long. It's also getting into the lower back, so everything going on in the room today. And it's really working the core. And just finishing up, coming up. Exhale, feet parallel. Just take a break. Set up your feet for the other side. Inhale, arms coming up, shoulder height. Exhale, sticking your hip out and coming to the side, drawing the belly in, stacking your shoulders. We're going to repeat this dynamically. Inhale up and exhale side. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Classically, you look up if your neck allows that. I will not be showing that because my neck doesn't like that. But classically, you do rotate the head and look up. Be careful of your neck. It's a lot of weight. Doing this dynamically around 4 to 6 times. And then we're going to stay in what I call a dynamic stay. When you're ready, inhale, extend that arm. And again, you can bend that knee just to help you with the weight. And exhale, straighten the leg, look down. That top arm is going back and the thumb coming to the back wall or window. Inhale, lengthen. Along your ear, bend that front knee. Exhale, arm back, straighten the leg, look down. I'm going to keep the leg straight now as I do it, your choice. Exhale. Let your breath be your guide. Some biofeedback. The quality of your thoughts, the quality of your breath. And the sensations in the body. These are all ways that our nervous system tells us whether we have hit the right balance of challenge and relaxation, which in essence, the yoga practice is always leading us towards in our body and our minds and our lives. And when you're ready, finishing up, inhale, coming up. So you have to assess that moment to moment through a process called swadhyaya, meditating on the self. Is this right for me right now? Is it the right amount of challenge? Do I need to step it up or back up? When you're ready for a bend, inhale, arms coming to the sides. We're going to do this for the neck and shoulders with the arms to the sides. And exhale for bend. We're going to take it through the heart. I'm going to bend the knees a little bit as I come forward. You don't have to. Inhale, coming up. You could also do this with the chair in front of you. Exhale, Uttanasana. Stretching of the west, the back body. This is wonderful for the lower back, the legs, and the movement of the arms up the back, neck, and shoulders. And starting to move towards that sensation of sun salutations. And think of the inhale as the radiant sun all around you. The exhale, you can think of a waterfall flowing down all around you, all the way to your feet. The inhale is more strengthening, more enlivening. The exhale is softening, relaxing, letting go. And then the last one, if you like, staying in your forward bend. If you're not quite ready to stay, you can add some movement, that stitchy movement we worked on earlier. Inhale, extend, exhale, forward bend. Even easier with your arms on a chair or a bench. Or if you're ready to just stay in the pose. You can hold your big toes with your first two fingers if you like. Hands beside your feet. Hands also underneath the balls of the feet. This can be a nice way to stretch the wrists, especially as we prepare for our sun salutations. If you're ready to just stay. And in your own time, coming up slowly. Halfway, inhale, exhale, stay, inhale. The rest of the way. And we're going to move into our sun salutations. I'm just going to get a drink for a sec. Okay. Sun salutations. I have a little tree frog in my throat this morning, it sounds like. Okay. So, hands at the heart. Inhale, arms coming to the sides. You all know this now. Exhale, forward bend. We're going to do some warm-up rounds first. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, bend that back knee, release the neck and shoulders. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. When you do that bend, your front knee can come forward. You can release the back toes. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. And when you're ready, stepping forward, inhale, exhale, forward bend. Let's do the other side right away. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, bend the back knee. Inhale, exhale. Just getting into the hips. So if you're cyclists, you should be doing lots of this as a counter for your cycling. And stepping forward, exhale, inhale, coming up, arms sides. Exhale, hands to the center. Visualize that radiant sun out of the center. Feel that radiant light all around you. Release the hands. Inhale through the radiance all around you. Exhale, bowing the head to the heart, to the earth. Inhale, left leg back. Now we're going to open the hips in a different way. We did this a few weeks ago. Exhale, stay. Inhale, you're going to open that front right hip to the side. I'm coming up on the side, the little toe side of my foot, if that makes sense. Now, you can stay there, that's a lot of work. Or you can make it a little bit easier and possibly a deeper stretch by bringing that back knee down. You might need something under the knee, and I like to bring my arms forward on the bench. You can also do this with your arms on the floor. And just open that hip. Now, if it's too much, you can exhale, center, foot on the ground, inhale, open to that little toe side. Just play with your arms, see what feels better for you. I really like the movement back and forth. Just see what works for you. Just making sure you can see me here. Looks like you guys are okay. All right, when you're ready, you're going to step forward and you're going to do the other side, the right foot back. So you're in your lunge. Again, just opening that front knee to the side as you inhale. Exhale, center. Inhale, open. You can just do that, or you can take it more deeply by placing the back knee down. And stay upright if you prefer. Inhale, open. Exhale, center, or you might be ready to stay. Deeper still, placing some weight into it. Coming forward, placing your forehead on your arms or just hovering above. You might be ready to stay. You're just warming up the body, so be gentle. And when you're ready, come forward, forward bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Right. Okay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, stay. Inhale, bring your arms up to a full lunge. Now, we haven't done this one. Exhale, you're going to bend that back knee a little bit or a lot as you bend your elbows. It's a lot of work. This is really stretching that back thigh. Inhale. So I know some of you have been cycling a lot, and this will be helpful. It's also great if you've been sitting a lot. You need support. You can hold on to the chair or bench as you bend and straighten that leg, okay? But this is a challenge. Ekapada Ustrasana, half camel. It's got other names, this pose. And exhale, forward bend, Uttanasana. Other side, just doing this to save a little time. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, bend that back knee a little bit or a lot. You can be holding onto the chair. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. So this is strength and stretch, this pose. A lot of strength work in that front leg. It's great for walking, hiking, cycling. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands at the heart. And just take a little rest for a moment and see how you feel. Let the breath come back to neutral. Your heart's probably racing a bit after that. So in yoga, we move slowly and mindfully, but the heart is working. You will have quite a bit of fluctuation in your heart rate as you practice. All right, so we're going to move now into the down dog part. Inhale, arms coming up through that radiance. My feet are hip width apart, they can be together. Exhale, forward bend. Bowing head to heart to earth. Inhale, left foot back. And hold your hands there or bring them up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And stay here. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rooting back. This is for neck and shoulders. As you exhale, if you really look down, bring your chin towards your heart. Stretch the back of the neck, the back of the shoulders. When you're ready, left foot forward, right foot slightly back. Inhale, arms up. Do that in 2 breaths if you prefer. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, full Tadasana, arms up. Exhale. Samastiti. Even standing pose, neutral pose at the beginning. Visualize that radiant sun shining out of the heart. Feel that radiance all directions around you. Expanding out to the other side. Release the hands. Inhale through the radiance. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, right foot back, arms up through the radiance. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now this time we're going to add Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, going through our plank and into the upward facing dog. Exhale, release back. It might feel better for your wrist to hold on to the side of the chair if you're using a chair. And lift away from the chair, the bench, the floor, wherever you have your hands or blocks. And the real trick to this pose is you go through that plank, which a lot of you will know from exercise classes, and then lift away from the floor as you bring the chest through, bring the hips through. You can look straight forward, or if it feels good to look up. Exhale, nod the chin into the chest. Just keep that going. Inhale, up on the toes, bringing the hips through, bringing the chest through, lift away from the chair or the floor. Exhale, draw the hips back, draw the belly in, draw the chin in. Keep this going. Your own timing. Inhale forward, exhale back. And when you're ready, right foot forward, left foot back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend, step forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And notice how you feel. All right, we're going to add the chaturanga now. So the push up. So we're going to start it with the hands on the wall, or you can do this on the floor right away if you're ready. So inhale, arms straight. Exhale, bend the elbows. Bring the chest forward. So you can do this with your hands on the wall. You can have your knees down, of course, or straight legs, extending through the legs. We're keeping the elbows parallel, so the yoga push-up is with the elbows parallel. Further away you are from your feet, from the wall, the harder it is. And further down you bring your hands, the harder it is. Exhale, pushing down. Inhale, pushing away. Now, if it's hurting your wrists, you can try turning your hands out a bit. See if that takes any pressure off. Ideally, you don't have any watches or jewelry on. And just finishing up. Okay, so I'm going to take our rings off, which I forgot to do. You might want to do the same. If you've got any rings on, just take them off. Okay, so we're going to move into the chaturanga now. Hands at the heart. Feel the radiant sun at the heart. Inhale, arms coming through that radiance. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left foot back, arms through the radiance. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you can do up dog now, or you can do plank. I like to do plank to set up my chaturanga. But you can go from up dog, back to plank, and then through your chaturanga. I'm going to do my chaturanga with the knees down. So I'm starting to find that this is actually more effective for me, but it might not be for you. Inhale, going through your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right back, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the heart. In Anjali Mudra. This is the hand position. All these hand positions are called mudras. Mudra means seal. And Anjali is the position of the two hands together. And right side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bowing the head to the heart, to the earth. Inhale, right foot back. Arms side and up. The arms could come to the front and up as well. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You can have the knees down or not. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left back, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, we're going to add some chants to this now. So we're just going to do Om Hram. Every time we exhale, Om Hram, H-R-A-M. You can just listen or join in. When you do that Hram, try to draw the belly in. Hram, Hram. Now, when you chant it, it's a little different, but Hram, Om, Hram. So it makes your breath into two parts. You do the Om, break, and then Hram, but don't take a breath. Do it as one exhale if you can. Or you can just exhale. So this first Bija mantra for Sūrya, the sun. Inhale, arms up through that radiance. Exhale, Om, Hram. Left back. Inhale. Exhale, Om, Hram. Inhale. Exhale. Om, Hram. Inhale, you're up dog. Om, Hram. Left. Inhale. Om, Hram. Inhale. Om, Hram. Now we're going to do Om Hrim on the right, H-R-I-M. Inhale. Om Hrim, H-R-I-M, Hrim. Right. Om Hrim. Forward facing dog. Om. Hreem. Right. Inhale. Om. Hreem. Inhale. Om. Hreem. Next one is Hrum, H-R-U-M. Inhale. Om. Hrum. Left. Inhale. Om. Hrum. Inhale. Om. Hrum. Inhale. Om. Hrum. Left. Inhale. Om. Hrum. Inhale. Om. Hrum. Next one is Hraim, H-R-A-I-M, Hraim. Inhale. Om. Hraim. Right. Inhale. Om. Hraim. I'm going to go a little faster now. Inhale. Om. Hraim. Inhale. Om. Hraim. Right. Inhale. Om. Hraim. Inhale. Om. Hraim. Next one. Hraum. H-R-A-U-M. Hraum. Inhale. Om. Hraum. A little faster. Inhale left. Om. Hraum. Inhale. Om. Hraum. Inhale. Om. Hraum. Left. Om. Hraum. Inhale. Om. Hraum. And last one. Om Hraha. Inhale. Om Hraha. Right. Inhale. Om Hraha. Inhale. Om Hraha. Inhale. Om Hra Ha. Right. Inhale. Om Hra Ha. Inhale. Om Hra Ha. And just ending together. Sūrya Namaha. This means I bow to the sun, to the light at the heart. Sūrya Namaha. Sūrya Namaha. Sūrya Namaha. Om Shanti to end. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Namaste.